We are one, universal love, infinite light, shining bright, bringing life to optimal heights. We are one, God in disguise.
So in this Optimal Health series, we're going to work on feeling safe. In Gestalt therapy, we have position markers. You can use pillows, Kleenex, paper, whatever you want. This is going to be my God self. We start and end with the God self. So I'm going to put that here. And then we're going to have me as my self and my inner child. So I'm going to put this position over here. And then always, everything usually goes back to mom and dad. So this will be mom, and this will be dad. Okay, and the meaning of Gestalt is that you have an action in the present moment that completes itself. Like if I'm hungry and I eat, I'm no longer hungry. So that's a completed Gestalt. And it really works. It's the most amazing therapy. So, we start with the God self. And if you've watched the movie Embracing the Miraculous, you'll know that we begin first just calling in this presence and awareness of God. Be very quiet, receptive. So I'm going to call in my sensations to feel the energy of God. And I become aware of this current coming down from heaven to earth. I call in my awareness to feel God in my heart and open my heart. In this position, I become one with God. I become unconditionally loving. I feel unconditionally loved, and I unconditionally love all it is. As though I'm a mother with a baby, and I'm just so proud of this baby. I unconditionally love this baby. So I'm going to unconditionally love all the different positions and characters in my play here. If you have any problem with that, pretend that you're a dog and you just can't wait to lick everybody with love. So whatever it takes, become one with God. And then in this position, I notice there's mom here. Now, how safe did she feel? Now, I think she was pretty scared. There's dad here. Now, he seemed pretty safe feeling. So she might have role modeled being unsafe. Here's this inner child here. So from 1 to 10, how unsafe? Oh boy, probably about a 2. So not much safety for this inner child of myself. And here is me as the adult. And as the God self, I can see what's going on with everybody. So I always start with the God self. And as the God self, I see that there's a memory of this inner kid that goes back to, say, maybe 8 months old. And that's where a lot of the unsafety started. So please, think back. Go inside. When did you feel unsafe? See if you can go back to around 5 years old or younger. When you get it, we're now going to go and be this inner kid. So, I'm going to sit right here, and it's like these two are going to come together. This adult self and the inner kid. So the inner kid's going to be safe to be able to talk to mom and dad and express any emotions attitudes, whatever's going on. So I sit in this place. And actually in my memory, I'm going to say in the present tense, and I'm going to come back here. So I am now 8 months old, but I have my adult self helping me. Mom, I am so scared. I'm crying. I want food. I'm just hanging on the crib, and you come and you throw me. I was just dashed. I am so scared. I'm afraid to even look up. Right here, I just feel empty. I feel tight. I feel tense. For the rest of my life, I have been terrified of everybody hurting me. My arms feel tight. I feel sad. I feel hopeless. I am so pissed. All I wanted to do is eat. Why did you do this to me? So now, as the God self, you're going to be aware of emotions. You're going to be aware of feelings and attitudes. And look inside your body. Where is this happening? What do you feel? What do you sense? So that's just a clue of what's going on. So continue. Feel what the memory is and just let it flow. So, Mom, I hate you for throwing me. I hate you for throwing me. Why did you do it? Here, just take it back. You take it. You feel what it's like. You have ruined my life. Get rid of here. Get out of here. Never again. You're never to do that again. Nobody. None of you. No more anybody who's moms. I don't care who you are. None of you are ever going to do this to me again. You hear? Nobody. I'm not going to allow it. From now on, I'm in charge. I feel safe. You aren't going to hurt me anymore. As I'm with God. And I'm with my adult self. Yeah. Goodbye. The new me is aligned with God. And then, after you feel the fear, the anger, and the sadness, come back to your God self. And that may be 5 minutes, 15 minutes a day, half an hour a day, but every day, probably for 3 days or a week, release the emotions. That's the first step. Release the attitudes and find what is the attitude that you do want. Me, I want to feel peaceful, one with God, and safe. And so I come back, finish with the God self. I see myself as just light. I feel this love. I feel able to love. Yeah, and the next video is going to be doing forgiveness and a releasing ritual.
We are one, universal love, infinite light, shine.